Hi Pisces Moons, thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care at 144, very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the awesome zodiac sign of Pisces. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find awesome you. For this reading, I will be doing a 6-card spread using the Melanated Classic Tarot deck. I've already pre-shuffled. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle a couple more times, and we will get started. I just saw two birds flying by. This happened for a fucus moons. So you may have a fucus energy in your chart, or you may be connecting with someone who has strong fucus energy in their chart. Those two birds, they symbolized a relationship and a partnership and a coming together. That is a little naughty from time to time. So if that's resonating, keep it spicy. All right, let's do one more here. The sun is setting as well, and it's really pretty. The sky is really pretty. All right, so your first card we have is the Queen of Cups. This is your energy, Cups energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and a fucus. So that a fucus energy I feel is coming strong here too. But with this being your energy, just take this as it resonates. We'll see what comes out. But the Queen of Cups here is making a presence here as this first energy, this first card. Very loving, compassionate, intuitive, beautiful, graceful, elegant, pure, and regal queen here. I do feel that this Queen of Cups is putting something to rest. There's something from the past where I do feel that I'm getting the energy of looking on one's accomplishments. I also feel too, like I'm seeing this for some of you, I'm getting Star Wars and Princess Leia. So that story could be significant, or that could be, you know, one of your favorite movies. That could be a time period that you were born. But I'm seeing this as the R2-D2. And then Princess Leia. And then the crown energy. Okay, so for whoever that resonated for, I think that was pretty neat. With that energy of the Star Wars energy, I'm getting that there is a building of a partnership or a relationship. And there's a connection between different realms here, where I'm getting communication is also tied to this as well. There's an abundance here. I do feel with this partnership, it's almost like having, not necessarily like a pet, but something of assistance, like a spirit guide or a talisman is coming through here as well too. But there's a phase here. I feel like this is speaking to an ending of something coming into new beginning, or starting a new beginning and now being in a place where one is able to put away what no longer is serving them or is resonating with them anymore. Being protected by angels, watched over, loved, supported. So I'm seeing here, these look like angels to me. They're little mermaids, but I'm seeing like the hand up here kind of reminds me of the Statue of Liberty. So New York could be significant. And then seeing Queens, New York, that could be significant there. I'm also seeing a surfboard here, almost like this angel is holding a surfboard. So this could be with the embarking of a new, putting the past to rest, moving forward, being watched over, safe and protected. That this new beginning, the energy I'm picking up on, could have something to do with traveling, going from state to state, if this is the US, or around the world, or both. starting possibly with the States and then moving out further and venturing out further. With the Queen energy, I will say that this is not gender specific, so do take it as it resonates. You could be male and just encompassing this energy. This is also a very strong Cancerian energy here too that I'm picking up on as well, so that could be significant too. And then I'm seeing the purple shell here. That's giving me the Ophiuchus energy there too, as well, as that was one of the colors that was selected and channeled for the Ophiuchus reading that I just did. This Queen of Cups enjoys, it's being by the water, loves being by any kind of water, as the Queen of Cups is water. And so being around water, I feel it helps one to thrive. It's like being totally in one's element. Being able to be grounded, find respite, peace, stability, calmness, peace, and quiet. But I am getting, there's something here that's being put to rest. So whether this be speaking to a partnership or something that assisted one on a part of their journey and now no longer needing this and setting it free, doing so in this movement here is what I'm picking up there. But then in the process of this and getting up from the throne, being able to move forward, being covered by these angels here, and then also supported where I do feel there's something that's being created or started having to do with travel and going from state to state. Second card we have is Justice. Libra energy here. We have the energy of 11. This is the way, that Queen of Cups is going to be moving forward to. This is what this Queen of Cups is walking into. So with this following the Queen of Cups, I do feel it's almost like being like a gatekeeper, and balance is being brought in, where I'm seeing the sword being held up in a motion to be able to bring things to a pause in order to be able to fully bring this justice in, this energy of this justice here. Now, this could be an air sign energy that this Queen of Cups is connecting to. But overall, I do feel that this is the energy of that movement and that motion there of what is coming in as something is being put to rest. And one is being able to lay that down and then move forward, transforming in this energy, and then going ahead and initiating into something new. I do feel that this is also the balance that's coming in for one as the work is being done on oneself. And so in taking care of oneself and doing what's necessary, releasing and making space for what greater can come in now. I feel that justice is kind of speaking to that there too as well. So with the 11 energy, you may be seeing 11 or you may be seeing 1111. I'm seeing this 11 in this Roman numeral as a 10 and then also a 1. So a 10 coming into an ending and then also moving into an ace energy with that new beginning. So possibly seeing that sword, and on this side, this being a 10 of Swords energy. And then with this 1 here, the balance being brought in as a new beginning is starting. And the overall energy from the universe providing this justice that needs to come in order to bring things back into balance where there may have been some imbalance as one was working through a cycle. Very strong heart chakra energy coming through, but then also crown chakra energy as well. I feel there's a combination of the two where it's kind of intermingling here in the energy with the purple and the pink. Pink and purple could be favorite colors. But I was also seeing the green there and just how it's coming down almost as another 11. So I feel like this is kind of speaking to an 11-11 situation. You may be seeing 11-11. Four of Wands energy is coming through here too. So I feel that this justice is involving, that Four of Wands came out as your first card for your last reading too. I do see that as the significance of a situation where balance is being brought in as far as structure and stability and family matters, and what it is that is a part of that cycle that you have been dealing with, if this is you. But also too, with that Four of Wands energy, this could be a Libra energy that's coming in, assisting and bringing balance now that one is putting something behind them and now presenting and making space for something new. This could be a Libra energy where these two energies are coming together and creating a family, and that balance being brought in with that process there. And that 11-11. 11-11 is also the twin flame card, the Four of Wands energy there too as well. Wands energy is fire energy. Ophiuchus, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. So again, that Ophiuchus energy is coming through very strongly again. And then we also have that purple there too as well. That purple also stands, I'm getting royalty, just standing for royalty. There's two representations of that royalty here, even though we have this as the Justice card, but I am getting this area here as a throne energy here. We also have this energy here that can be interpreted as a moon, like the bottom of a moon. So with the full moon, we just had this full moon a couple days ago. This reading is timeless, so just take it as it resonates. But there's a moon energy that has illuminated some justice that is coming in, activated also to some justice that is coming in, where I feel with that illumination, if this is speaking to a connection, there's just been greater awareness and working through some phases, and working through those phases, creating to be able to bring in what is actually meant for one. And with that red energy, I feel that contributes to the initiation, that energy of this Queen of Cups facing towards the east, after this transformative energy facing towards the west, moving forward and then meeting into this energy here with the justice and balance. And then also there's another energy of 11 here with the two pillars. And I'm hearing also too legal matters. So if there's anything as far as that's taking place, I feel like the balance is going to be brought in with that as well. Where if things were delayed or have kind of been stagnant or just slow moving, this situation is presenting itself in order to bring in balance. And balance is all about being in a place where you're able to create. Being in balance, it prevents one. It doesn't prevent. It just, it doesn't assist very well in the creation and manifestation. So the balance is very important there. Balance also contributing to that 11-11 energy of the Four of Wands energy of stability. So this is good. I like this. I'm getting two energies of support here, where we have this angel here and then the two angels here, and then the energy of justice. So spiritual support as well as physical support here. Libra energy too, with that pink energy. The ruler of Libra is also Venus. Venus being the ruler of both Libra and Taurus energy. So that could be significant here too, where we do have that air sign energy. That earth sign energy is also present here too. So this could also be an earth sign that's connecting with the Queen of Cups energy here. But overall, I do feel that with the energy of the Queen of Cups, as within, so as without, just doing what it is for themselves and being able to move on once they're able to move on with this process here, coming into fairness and balance here. both spiritually and physically. The third card we have is the Wheel of Fortune. So things turning in your favor. The angels are with you and speaking to you. Your force is very strong. And maybe that's where that Star Wars energy was coming in. May the force be with you, because you are coming into even greater prosperity. Seeing the golden energy with the zodiacs. We have Aquarius energy, Scorpio energy, Taurus energy, and then Leo energy. So I feel that this is speaking to this energy here of the Justice energy, and that being a part of this Wheel of Fortune and things turning in your favor, where we do have that air energy, but then also that Taurus energy that I was picking up on. And then also too, the 11th house energy of Aquarius, that also being present here too. And with the 11s that we were getting from the Justice, and that air energy very strong there too. So quite a few zodiac energies that are coming through. I feel it's speaking to the times of change and the energetic space that is also surrounding us, where that is aligning with us as we are working on ourselves. And this just all coming into fruition here in the physical as one is working on their spiritual. And so here's that 10. And this may be the energy of that 10 that I was picking up from Justice. But I do get that also applying to a 10 of Swords energy and being able to come to an ending, moving into a new beginning. And that compact speaking to the 10 there as well, moving into a new beginning, shifting into a new beginning that is destined. This is a destiny here that is now here for you. Jupiter in Pisces is coming through very strongly, and I do believe that currently Jupiter is in Pisces. But I feel I'm also seeing like the energy of toxicity, and this matching that, and this overall just confirming, you know, what one is putting away and making space for, this now making space for greater to come in, where this shifting is taking place of toxicity. I'm seeing this here, this energy here, in comparison to the golden energy, and then also the Sphinx here. But then seeing the snake energy also in gold, and that being connected to Ophiuchus as well with the healer energy. So some of you with this intuitiveness and that Scorpio energy that's coming through now too. Maybe with this embarking and traveling from state to state may also include something that has to do with healing. Doing the healing and the inner work on yourself, and learning and gaining from this with that very strong air energy. And gaining from that to be able to use that as your tools as you come into that new beginning, and that overall balance coming back into play there too as well. I'm seeing this as very strong fire energy here that's present here in this wheel here too. Yeah. There's not much else I'm getting. I'm just getting that, you know, things are turning in your favor, and now, you know, your destiny it's there. It's happening. Things are happening. And then for some of you too, with the connection here, seeing the Wheel of Fortune here, and then the energies of 2. Is speaking to the destiny between 2 individuals, where we have a Queen of Cups, and then a very strong Libra energy that I feel is with this Wheel of Fortune energy bringing in that fairness and balance, where it may have been, again, that imbalance. And you know what I'm getting also too, seeing this as like a companion or a partner from the past, and what may, you know, be a part of this, however this resonates. just the size of it is kind of speaking to that energy and what one is moving on from, and it's applying what was necessary in order to move through a cycle. But because of the size, that's where I'm getting this moving on to something greater, and this being in that justice energy there. With that fire energy, also getting the sun and that Leo energy that's also here. And so what I'm seeing before I move on here is that in this shifting, these are a part of, I feel this is confirmation also too of what has been worked on and what now is being moved into and what is being moved and shifted away from one. So gaining knowledge and wisdom in some kind of way, where I do feel healing has a lot to do with this, but then also chakra work. And then recognizing and realizing one's value and worth and who one actually is, being able to identify oneself here, seeing the Sphinx energy here. And then if you can see here, we have the sword. That kind of reminds me and brings me back to this sword here and the Justice card. And being a part of that destiny. But with this energy on this side here, I feel that with the wheel shifting this way, this being a part of what has been worked on, Taurus energy, that Taurus energy there too, and what's been presented in order to help one to be able to move this wheel to go forward. And as one is moving forward, we're moving into that occultism energy here with the Scorpio energy. And then the Leo energy that I was picking up on here with that sun energy overall, where the Leo energy overall in that sun card is speaking to happiness and bravery, courage, being in a renewal state and allowing that sun and that light energy to contribute to that renewal and that overall happiness and abundance. Also illumination as well. That 11 energy in the center here breaks down to a 2. The 2 birds energy, kind of seeing that here with the 2 birds energy. That could be speaking to partnership there as well. And then a 2 of cups energy as well. A 4th card. And here's the 10 of swords. So with this coming out, this is confirming, you know, what is being shifted away from. It's confirming also the energy that was being picked up, where fairness and balance is being brought in from a 10 of swords energy. This 10 of swords is falling under the Queen of Cups, where it was getting that energy of moving from something that may have been hurtful or painful and just not, you know, living up to the level now that one has increased themselves and coming into this realization and being able to put this to a final rest here. This is an ending. We have another 10. With this overall breaking down to a 1, where I do feel with the breaking down of this 10 into a 1, speaking to an Ace of Swords beginning. And so that being a part of that energy of moving forward, being supported and covered and protected by the angels. And what one is putting to rest, I feel this is the message and just confirming what this energy has to do with, and that Star Wars energy of may the force be with you being present here overall. There's purple hills in the background of this. And so I feel as one has gone through this process of a 10 of swords, moving through this ending here, coming into a new beginning, this energy is almost like healing, being able to finally get through all these cycles here to be able to move into this powerful new ace of a beginning here that I was getting with that one energy, moving from a Ten of Swords into that one where there's fairness and balance here. And justice, happiness, being regal and royal in the movements, and coming into realization and awareness of the value of one, and seeing, you know, who it is that one actually is. I feel with that gaining of knowledge and wisdom, being able to tap in and receive spiritual messages and signs and significance as far as an identity on who one was, possibly from past lifetimes. And in doing so, coming into one's power, realizing one's worth and not settling, being able to move through this Ten of Swords to come and move towards something greater. So we have water here, both by, you know, the seaside. And this is in the daytime, where this is more in the nighttime. So it could be too that, you know, you, and I am getting, you know, we'll just say this is you, just because of the Cups energy and that first house energy that's present. That you're a very loving energy. I feel that, and when I say that, I mean like I can't even speak the depth of it, because it shouldn't just be spoken so nonchalantly. I feel that the love that you have runs very deep and very strongly. It's not to be overlooked if it's, you know, given and provided, or to be taken for granted. And that could be a part of this Ten of Swords here. And that just being a part of, I think you have an understanding, and that's the look I'm getting from, you know, that grace energy on the look of this Queen of Cups here. Just having an understanding and knowing, you know, it's part of the deal to help one. It's like a transmutation of that energy, knowing that that negativity that has been experienced in past cycles that may have been toxic is actually assisting and helping one to heal and to become greater and even more powerful. That Egyptian energy is coming through very strongly, especially with the gold, and then that Sphinx holding on to that sword, and then seeing the books, gaining knowledge and wisdom on the truth of oneself, and moving through where now there's going to be balance brought in and things turning in your favor. But as I was saying, how one is representing themselves in the daytime, I feel in the nighttime, it just may be a little different behind closed doors. And the energy of this Queen of Cups continues to keep that loving energy while they have this going on underlying. And I feel that's been going on for quite a while, but I do feel very strongly that's coming to an end here. You have had the Ten of Swords quite a few times in your readings over the past year in comparison to the other zodiac signs. Major card here for you. These two cards, very major. And, you know, they're major arcanas. No pun intended. I think it just... Those that love you and have been with you and watching over you want you to know how much you are loved. And they're helping you to come into that self-awareness of just how truly special you really are. And to let you know that, you know, sometimes you may feel and wonder why these things happen. But I do feel because of that Piscean energy, you're very strong in that understanding and knowing. It just sucks sometimes. And so I feel that this is just like an extra warmth of a hug from the universe to let you know that things are turning in your favor and the balance is being brought in, that we recognize and see you for who you are and what you have been doing. Very grateful and thankful for you and how you've been representing on the planet Earth. And for everything that you've done, what you put in is what you will get out. I do feel too that this is also speaking to past karmas as well. And that being a part of that understanding, knowing that you've had past lives, that these situations needed to be worked through. I feel like you've tapped in and discovered some kind of information that has led you to this information and that knowledge about what your purpose is, where you've actually done that work, and that being a part of your journey too. And speaking to the work that you have done, doing the actual research and following your guides, following and listening to your intuition, and doing the necessary work to be ready for this this wonderful abundance I feel that's coming in for you with this ace energy overall. I also feel too that one there is also speaking to magician energy very strongly with that ace energy, and that being that the energy of the fifth ace, the magician. So that could be significant too. And then the Gemini energy coming through there as well, very powerfully. And possibly the energy of the sword, and the sword representing truth and clarity, being a part of the magician energy that has been used to bring in that balance for you. Living in truth and knowing your truth and continuing to move forward, but move forward in a way that is of integrity and still maintaining and having grace in spite of. All right, so your fifth card we have is the Knight of Cups. So with the Knight of Cups coming out, following the Ten of Swords, I feel that this is speaking to part of that new beginning. I feel also too that this could be that magician that's coming in as the Knight of Cups, where you could be connecting with a soulmate. That soulmate energy is coming through again here, where this energy, that air energy and the earth energy of Taurus here, you know, this could be speaking to an offer. Someone that is moving forward to bring you a cup of love. This could also be you too, in this Ten of Swords here, and knowing what it is that you don't want, now knowing what it is that you do want, moving into a new beginning. The energy of this Knight of Cups being within you, and then this being met from another as you're doing this and being in the energy of this Knight of Cups. But I do feel for some of you that, you know, and again, with the energy of the West and taking care of that and handling that, moving through that and healing from that, now going towards the East. And that being a part of that sun energy too, as the sun rises in the East and sets in the West. Knight of Cups, Knight energy is a defensive energy, defending the energy of the cup here. So I feel a very strong energy, loving energy as well here with the Cups energy, which is your energy. And then a Fucus, again, coming through Scorpio and Cancerian energy. So we have very strong emotion that is present in this reading here as well too. But I do feel it's overall stable, very stable, especially coming under the Justice, this Knight of Cups here. One thing I did notice about this Knight of Cups, I do feel that if this is speaking to someone that you are connecting to, that they are making a move forward towards you, that they are a part of this justice that is coming in to bring balance, and they are a part of your truth, and the truth being built as, being a part of what has been built, starting with the foundation of truth, and this being a part of that. But this energy of this cup and wanting to bring that forward, I feel this is bringing forward towards that destined purpose here, whatever may fall underneath this Wheel of Fortune here. But this cup here is being offered, and it's full. I feel it's full of love. It's full of pure, innocent, lighthearted, balanced love, that green energy, but then also that Venusian energy coming through very strongly there too. And then the energy of the chakras, the heart chakra and then the crown chakra. So having a relationship that is full of unconditional love, and also telepathy, something that is quite unique, where I feel it's Also speaking to the work that's been done, reaching a particular level, a heightened level, and being able to communicate with a soulmate on a telepathic level here. And that being a part of this destiny here too, bringing in something new that isn't as familiar, but it's destined and it's designed for you. There's a very deep specialness, and I feel it goes with that way that the universe wanted to let you know how special you truly are. Because some of you, I feel for most of your life, may have been made to feel weird, or like something was wrong with you. There's another person here who is matching, I feel, with the elevation after the work to come into greater awareness and appreciate and love oneself even more after having lost that for some time. I feel this just being met. You're being met with some, it's like an understanding that's matching, and it's bringing in a comfortableness and a calmness. And that could be that purple energy there too, along with that regalness. But the Knight of Cups energy, definitely a quick communication about, you know, emotion. What I was going to say that I noticed about this Knight of Cups is that they have come to this area of water where this could be looked at as like coming to a pause or coming, you know, upon a barrier. But I feel like it's been met. I'm seeing the water here. I feel like this is speaking to the energy of the emotions between two, where this is, I feel this water stream here. Is related to the Queen of Cups here, where I feel that this water is connecting a Queen of Cups and then a Knight of Cups. But this Knight of Cups energy being within that Queen of Cups, and that being the reason that this is being able to be met up by the Queen of Cups in the physical form. But I'm getting this water here as the Queen of Cups energy there. And so what I just picked up on was, because I'm almost seeing, I'm seeing this like this here. Because these aren't, it's not the same water, but I feel like the water is like this just because of the energy of the Queen of Cups and what's taking place currently with this energy and how the water may move as certain events are taking place. But I do feel with the calmness and the stillness of the water, you know, as this Queen of Cups is just kind of doing her own thing and not necessarily in the process of laying something to rest. Like once this energy takes place, where, you know, it could be this vessel is dumped into the water, set by the water side, whatever, you know, may be taking place. As that action is being set down, this cup is being able to be brought in and be met with. Putting this down to be able to see what is here. And then being able to move forward in that initiation action, that red energy there. The Knight makes up one of the 4 Knights, where all 4 Knights make up the energy of the Chariot, where I do feel that that kind of contributes as well to the energy of knowing what one wants. After being in a place of rest, coming to a midpoint and kind of assessing and seeing everything, and then in the process of that, realizing what they want to move forward towards. And the energy here I'm getting is love coming together. The balance of love, love that's been given out and not necessarily returned right away. The universe is working that back in after a 10 of Swords. And I'm going to move this over here. Let's see, we'll just turn it a little bit so we can make some room for the last card. Oop. the last card we have is the Hermit. So this is the Virgo energy, and I'm getting very strongly the polarity energy. Virgo is the polarity of Pisces. And so I feel that this is also, again, speaking to the connect of oneself and having that balance, maintaining that balance. And in that balance, being able to see the light, just as I had said before here. And so coming into the balance with your Piscean energy and then that Virgo energy that's polarizing by going within. This is also 9 energy. 9th house is Sagittarius energy. That Jupiter energy is coming back around here, as Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius. Another thing I want to mention too, the background color that I have selected starting with you for this particular series. I've been doing the opposite in the polarity colors. So this is actually the color that was used for Virgo, the Virgo reading I just did. And I feel that that's confirming this energy here as well. And just overall speaking to the balance, you can see the similarity here with the way one is facing. I feel that this, again, is speaking to that nighttime energy here and what takes place in the night. So what, occurs with you in the daytime and how one is transforming and moving through a cycle, but then also how one is transforming in the night and what one experiences, I feel, in the darkness, but in that darkness, being able to find the light and come upon a new beginning here. And I feel that that light being shown, I feel that in you finding the light, you're also helping this other person. Almost like it's like, and oh man, this is so pretty. So that same energy I'm feeling here. As I said with the Knight of Cups, I felt like that was a meeting of the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups here. It's that same energy where you're lighting the way. In you finding the light for yourself, you're helping who it is that you are connecting to and being the light for them to help them to see along their path as well. And it could be vice versa here too. But there's love here. And I think that's a part of what's in the light, that sunlight, the wheel shifting, the light brightening, coming out of the darkness and moving towards the light. Being the light, not just necessarily moving towards it, but being the light. And in being the light, you're able to help others. Lighting their path to help them to see the way. A very spiritual energy we have here too with the Hermit energy. And then I was also noticing too the mountains and just how icy and cold. I feel it goes along with that energy of the swords. But notice how small it is and then how large the Hermit is in comparison. And speaking to how one has overcome. Because you can see how large that energy is with the swords there, kind of taking up a majority of the card there. And then how lessened it is, coming into that strength, going within to get that win, finding the light and healing from within as well, and physically shining this light. And being that, coming into that spiritual path, that spiritual knowledge and wisdom and leadership here. And that being a part of that cycle and what one has experienced, putting that to rest, bringing in greater, this is greater. A spiritual leader. And this being a part of the destiny of one here as well too. Being able to meet up and gain knowledge and wisdom, but also meeting up with a soulmate who is bringing in fairness and balance. I feel very much in love and a unique connection where you're being met with someone who is just like you and may have been, you know, treated the same way growing up because they were so uniquely different. And that being a part of that unconditional love that is shared between two, and why this offer is coming in, where this Knight of Cups and this Hermit energy are moving towards one another because of the light. All right, so Pisces moons, this was your reading. I hope that this reading brought some enlightenment and was helpful for you. For whoever this resonated with, I do see that this is a very significant message to let you know that the abundance that you have been working so hard towards and that you have courageously moved through, courageously, your hard work is paying off. And congratulations to you all that are embarking on something new and coming into this very powerful leadership here. But you're very safe and protected, and all the while, you know, super beautiful, whether you're male or female. You're looking amazing while at it. And I just hope that you all enjoy as you continue to move forward. Happy 2022 to all of you. I wish you all the very best. And until we meet again, do take great care. I love you. Peace.